Hey gang, Rockin Robbie here, and it's time for Robbie Rants, in particular, the weekly comic book rant. And this week, Marvel kills it. Alright gang, you know that I haven't been that impressed with Marvel this summer, but this week they just killed it. They nailed it. Almost everything they released that I read, I really enjoyed. Starting off with the pick of the week, it's Avengers No. 1, written by Mark Waid. He just did all new, all different Avengers, and when I reviewed Champions No. 1, I said I didn't really like all new, all different Avengers. I liked the characters, and I liked them in Champions, but I didn't like them in the Avengers book. This is cool. It's back to that. It feels like an Avengers book. It's focused now. There's Thor, there's Cap, there is Spider-Man and Hercules and the Vision. This is a really cool lineup. And the Wasp, yeah, the new Wasp. A really cool lineup. Mark Waid really did a good job with this. Kang is in it. Some really cool, interesting Avengers-type plots. Plus, Mike Del Mundo does the artwork, and I love this guy's artwork. I am so happy to see him on the Avengers. Buy this book alone for the artwork. It is worth it. It is stunning. It is gorgeous. It is fantastically amazing. This is so very good, and it's a great team and a really cool story. I highly recommend this Avengers book. Now, The Unworthy Thor No. 1 by Jason Aaron. This book was pretty cool too. If you've been liking Jason Aaron's run on Thor, you're going to like this one too. If you want to know what's up with the Odinson, where he's been, how he may be getting a new hammer, well, we know that at the end of the Secret War story, Ultimate Thor's hammer fell. This is kind of the story of Thor on the quest to become worthy again. They don't reveal what was said yet, but I think they're going to do it in this series. But this book was pretty fun. Old school Thor fans will really like it. Occupy Avengers. I was so set to just hate this book because it was like, the title is stupid to me. It's just, I don't know, it's so stupid. This book was really cool. It's basically a Hawkeye story. It's got Red Wolf in it too, so that's really cool. David F. Walker wrote it, and it's really cool, socially conscious, really cool progressive story. I really liked it. It's about Hawkeye dealing with the fallout of Civil War, and he killed the Hulk and all that stuff, so it's dealing with that, but it's also about something more. An Indian reservation with poison water. Very contemporary, very important story. I really liked it, and Carlos Pacheco did the artwork, and I think it's very clean and cool. And like I said, Red Wolf's in this book. Occupy Avengers was surprisingly good. Another giant surprise, full killer. I was set to not like Occupy Avengers. I wasn't even going to read this one until I realized Max Bemis. Max Bemis, okay. I like a lot of his comic book work that I've read, so I decided I'd check it out. Not bad, pretty solid book. I don't follow Deadpool and the Mercs for money or whatever, but obviously he was in that book. He strikes out on his own. He's trying to turn a new leaf. He's a psychiatrist now. It's a really cool book. I thought it was kind of fun, neat. I don't know. I liked it. It was hip. It was fresh. It was cool. I didn't expect it to be good at all. Moon Knight No. 8. You guys know that I love Moon Knight. And once again, I'm just going to say, Moon Knight is great. They're doing this story called Incarnations where he's going through all these different phases, and it's just so weird and wild and zany. Francisco Francavilla, artist extraordinaire, does most of the art in this one. Of course, it's mixed in with all the other guys, but it comes together at the end. It leads to a very intriguing issue next time, so seriously, that's a good one. And Champions No. 2. This book is fantastic. It's super cool. Issue 1 was really good, but issue 2 was, I liked even better. The team, they go on a team building trip. They go on a camping trip to learn about each other and learn about their powers and getting along and all that stuff. This book's really cool. Champions and Avengers, when they were together as the all new, all different Avengers, the magic wasn't there, but when you pull them apart and you have the Champions and the Avengers, both of these books are hitting all cylinders right now. Super awesome stuff. But let us not forget DC. DC Comics has some great books this week too. Superman No. 10. Peter Tomasi has been killing it on this book, and so has artist and writer Patrick Gleason. These guys know what they're trying to do. It's really cool. Damian meets Jonathan. Jonathan Kent meets Damian Wayne. So it's Robin meets Superboy. This issue is super fun. And of course, Batman and Superman and their reaction to their children, and it's really cool. It's just, this book is a treat. You can imagine how Damian would treat Superboy. It's really fun. You should check it out. If you like the Clark-Bruce dynamic, you're really going to like the Damian and Jonathan one. Green Lanterns, number 10, The Phantom Ring. This book, did not like it when it started out, but something kept me reading it, and now it's actually a book I really enjoy reading. This Phantom Ring story has been, Phantom Lantern, yeah, well, it's a Phantom Ring, it makes a Phantom Lantern. Really cool stuff. If you don't know, the Phantom Ring will work on anybody. It doesn't have to choose a bearer. There are no safeguards, and it will let you use whatever emotion you are feeling at the time, whether it's yellow, green, blue, violet, all that stuff. Read Green Lanterns. If you gave up on it earlier, give it another chance. Check out this Phantom Lantern story. It's really cool. And it's super cool to say and fun to say. Phantom Lantern. Batman number 10. I'll be honest, man. I haven't been the biggest Tom King Batman fan. I loved his work on the Vision, obviously, but his Batman stuff has been okay. This has got some cool Bane stuff in it. I don't know. I gotta see what the end game is. I gotta see what the long-term plan is, because right now it's okay. I like Detective Comics a whole lot better. This issue is not bad. This issue is actually pretty solid. I'm just expecting a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure we'll get a little bit more. Speaking of a little bit more, Shade the Changing Girl number 2. This book was wild, weird, crazy. It gets a little bit more coherent, the story. So if you were confused by issue 1, you're going to understand a whole lot more about what's going on from issue 2. But now Shade has since she came out of her coma and now she's Shade, this is her first day back at school. And what is it like for a psychedelic alien to experience high school on Earth for the first time? It's really cool, psychedelic, like I said, very weird book, but it's fun. Let's spotlight a book by Terry Moore. Terry Moore, from the Huntsville, Alabama area, I do believe. He was the creator of Strangers in Paradise, Rachel Rising, Echo, a few other things. He's got a new one called Motor Girl. I usually read the first issue of Terry Moore books and then just don't really get into them that much. I really liked this. This was pretty fun. It's zany, it was weird, and it was funny. It was humorous. It had some really cool humorous bits. Check this book out. Like, if you're not into the mainstream this week, if you don't want the Marvel or DC, or if you just want something fresh and different and new, check out Motor Girl from Terry Moore and Abstract Studios. It's worth your time, worth your money. Absolutely good books. But check those books out. Everything I read was pretty solid. Even Fool Killer and the really badly named Occupy Avengers. But overall, I liked these books, but I would recommend the Avengers and Champions for sure. And read that Superman, because I'm just fanboying over this, but the Damian and Jonathan stuff is fantastic. It's great. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please do like and share, and be sure to subscribe so you can catch all of these comic book reviews I do every week and even more. Thank you guys for everything. Join us at popculturephilosophers.com for podcasts, blogs, top 5 lists, and a whole lot more. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for rocking.